Welcome to episode 83 of the Family Geekery podcast. I'm Danny.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Chris.
And today, what are we doing, Danny? That's your job too.
I didn't know what we called it.
Make it up.
We are casting X-Men as cartoon characters.
Other way around.
We're casting cartoon characters as X-Men.
Oh. Then I did it backwards.
That's our first episode of casting, so we can have some mistakes.
Podcasting.
New name.
Yeah, we're new at this casting stuff.
So, Dad came up with the idea, which is a really fun idea. And then I made a list of 7 X-Men characters that we are going to cast with cartoon characters. So if the entire cartoon universe, decided to start acting and be in an X-Men movie, who would we have play what?
Yeah, it sounded like a fun idea. And then once I started looking at it, I think we all came up with the same question to ourselves of, are we like casting someone because of their appearance or because of their personality or, for what reason? So I think that'll come out and we'll have some explaining to do as we talk about it. But before that.
Geeky Weeks.
That's our jingle. Danny takes care of it each time. Thank you, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Your contribution is appreciated.
Yep.
So you get to start off then.
Oh.
Ha ha. The one who wasn't prepared.
Yeah, I'm not prepared. Well, I've been playing Disney Magic Kingdom's mobile game. New event. My least favorite event.
What is it?
Tower Challenge. Because I never get enough hot cocos.
But what is the new thing right now? Like, are you guys still on Muppets or is there something else now?
No. That was an old event.
Oh, you said Simpsons? No, Ice Age.
That's later.
Oh. Well, what is it right now?
Tower Challenge. It doesn't have new characters.
Oh, okay.
Anyways. That's going on.
Danny's talking to me like I'm stupid.
That's going on right now. But other than that, new Percy Jackson episode. I watched it. It was good.
Oh, yes. The one with Ares in it.
The chair.
Yes.
That one was good. What was your opinion on the Ares character?
Oh, he's great.
Yeah, he's
I don't know who he is. I think he's some wrestler or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I don't know who he is, but he is a perfect Ares. And it is hilarious watching him do this. Because I don't know if he has any other acting experience, just knowing he's a wrestler, but it's fun. He's doing a good job. well, wrestling is
wrestling. They are professional athletes. They do a great job, but it's still acting.
Yeah.
That's about it for me. Back at school, so geekiness is limited.
Yeah. All right. I go next?
Yeah, what about you, Amber?
Cool. I played some D&D with my friends. We haven't grouped up for a little while because of the holidays and everything was busy. So we had our first session of the year and our fire alarm went off in the middle of it. So things got weird because my roommate was cooking upstairs and burnt something. Besides that, a new season of League of Legends just started, and it's kind of crazy. They changed the map, the Summoner's Rift, a lot.
Oh.
And added new items, got rid of some items. It's interesting. I did play my first ranked game today, and my first game of placements, I got placed in the rank that I stopped last season at. So
Okay, Dubs.
I'm chilling and I can feel safe to grind this year. So that's cool.
Sounds good.
Besides that, with the new league season, there was a really awesome animation. You know, they always, if there's one thing Riot knows how to do, it's make cool videos. So 2024 season video is great. The song is great. Just go watch it. I don't even care if you don't know anything about League. It's just a very cool music video. So go watch it.
Cool.
That's it.
All right. I went to Second and Charles the other day.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
Second and Charles, it's a big bookstore / music, comic books, movies, albums,
Oh,
collectibles, a little bit of everything.
how far away is it?
It's down near Danny's school.
Oh, okay.
So after I dropped her off, I stopped by there. Had to check it out. It's ginormous. There's a big sign on the front that said voted like #1 bookstore in the country or something.
Wow.
Yeah. But they had right up by the front, they had big boxes that said, mystery box. And there was a bunch of them that were filled with Blu-rays and DVDs. But there was one sitting there that said 50 comic books. So I
Okay.
grabbed that.
Wow.
And I did a video. It'll be out this week where I open. So if you're interested to find out what might be in a mystery box from Second and Charles, you can at least see what I found. Keep your expectations low and let it surprise you. That's my secret.
I mean, that's what mystery boxes are always like, right?
Yeah.
Bunch of the rejects.
Keep your expectations really low and let it surprise you. But it was 25 comics for 50 comics for $25. So
Oh, that's a steal.
yeah, 50 cents a book.
So basically, I can cut them up and make earrings and stuff with them, right?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Yep. And just been playing some games around here and building some computers and all kinds of stuff for the channel. So go check that out. Pause the podcast. Go watch a couple thousand hours of YouTube and then come back. And I thank you for your support. But that's about it for Geeky Weeks. Are we ready to get into the topic?
I think so.
Yes.
All right. So, Amber, since you picked them out, we'll let you determine the order that we're going to
All right.
do these in.
Okay. So we're going to start off. I'm just going to go in the list that I sent you, go in the order that I sent you guys. We're going to start off with Wolverine. I feel like starting off with a strong one. Very, probably the most iconic X-Men. X-Man. So, believe it or not, before you guys ask, no, Dazzler's not on this list. I thought about putting her on the list. I really did, but I don't know. I wanted to pick characters that like everybody would know, like listeners and stuff. So
I feel like she would be a Winx Club.
yo,
No, Jim.
Gem would be really good.
I mean,
I like the
that's
Winx
just way
Club
too
idea
easy.
too.
Or
Anyways.
Angelica.
Maybe that's not that. Maybe that's why they're not like investing in Dazzler anymore, because Gem kind of ripped her off, or they ripped her off. I don't know, whichever came first. But anyways, let's start with Wolverine.
Who's going first? Bub.
Amber.
Okay. I picked the Tasmanian Devil.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
From Looney Tunes. I feel like, yes, Wolverine does have an iconic, I don't know, accent and vibe about him, but Tasmanian Devil is already there, animal style wise. So that's why I went with him.
He's got a good
He's just gonna go
mode.
in and go crazy, go beast mode.
Schnickety
Nice.
schnickety. How about you, Danny?
Well, I did Puss in Boots. I don't know. I feel like the vibe was there, and he's a cat, so he has claws.
He's also got a blade.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only one blade, but a blade is better than
He
no
knows how to
blades.
use it, so
Yeah.
I feel like Puss in Boots has more of the like swagger about him too. So
Yeah, he has more
that's good.
charisma,
Yeah.
but I went
Nice.
off looks.
What about you?
So I've got a toss up here.
Okay.
One because of their unique combat prowess, and one because of their personality. So we'll start off with my first pick of Popeye.
I was so worried we were gonna pick like the same characters. I don't know if Popeye. I like it.
So Popeye, he's I don't know. He's strong. He's always
Uh-huh.
getting picked on, and he's always winning,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And then but then I saw Stitch, and I was like, well, Stitch is just an absolute combat genius. So I think he could, with his 6 arms, he could do some damage if he needed to.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
He could scratch someone up pretty good.
Nice.
So you mix Popeye and Stitch together, and there you go. That's Wolverine.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Our next one we're gonna say is Cyclops. And for this, I found this one hard because I was like, yeah, Cyclops is iconic, but he doesn't really have a personality. So I literally wrote in my notes, generic white boy as Cyclops, Ben 10 question mark.
Oh,
So that's
That's a
what we're
good
going
one.
with. Ben 10 was the first generic white boy I thought of. So
that's a good one.
Ben 10 is our Cyclops. And he knows like techie stuff. I don't know. I never really watched the show, but I feel like he could be a good like teen Cyclops, like reboot Cyclops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Danny?
Well, I also had a hard time picking Cyclops, so I went with a play on words, and I picked Mike Wazowski.
That's
I
awesome.
feel like he would kill it. I feel like Mike Wazowski, he would make the character less dry.
Yes,
So
I was about to say he
and
would actually give him a personality.
you'd have just a one sunglass little thing, and then he would laser people with his one eyeball.
A monocle. He'd
Now
have a
that
fancy
Yes.
monocle.
I would pay to go see that.
That yes. What about
All right.
you?
So when you say generic white boy,
Yeah.
I think that was my first intuition also. And the only person that came in mind was Fred from Scooby Doo,
Okay.
Mm.
and because he's kind of, he's obviously the smart one, and should be the leader of that crew,
Yeah.
but at the same time, everybody likes everybody else on the show besides him. So he's kind of like Cyclops in that manner.
Yeah.
Like you just like Scooby and Shaggy and the rest of them, and you just kind of forget that he even exists. But,
yeah.
but he's there and he tries.
I like that. I think that's good.
That's good.
Yeah. So now I'm interested to hear who your Jean Grey was, and that's next. If you're thinking
Oh.
Scooby-Doo. But I don't know. I thought this one might have been pretty obvious. At least to me it was. I immediately went to Kim Possible.
Okay.
It's like the redhead, but
Mhm.
she's also a good fighter. She's great. Would fit in really well with Ben 10 and Tasmanian Devil. But also I feel like she's like kind of smart, at least smarter than Ron Stoppable.
Yep.
So I don't know. She would do good things with her with the brain powers.
Yeah.
Can we just get some more Kim Possible in this world?
I know, right? That's
Sure.
all we need.
Well, I agree. I picked Kim Possible for that one, but
Nice.
I have another one,
Okay.
and it's Blossom from Powerpuff Girls.
Yo.
It's just the red hair, but
Yeah.
that was mine.
I feel like Blossom would do really well with Phoenix Jean
Mm,
Grey, cuz
yeah.
Blossom's, I don't know. Blossom's like fiery. She's like
Mhm.
sassy. If I remember
Yeah.
the Powerpuff Girls. They're all a little sassy.
So I picked one, and Amber, you'll have to tell me if you're either going to tell me that it's dead on or that it's not even close, because I don't know this character very much, but I know you
Okay.
do, and that's Starfire from Teen Titans.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
And I don't know why I picked her. It's just something was saying, I don't know if it's the Phoenix part of it
Mhm.
that made me think of it, but isn't she kind of like in an orange outfit or something, or
She has
orange and
orange
yellowish?
skin and she's got pink hair.
Pink
So,
hair. Okay.
yeah. But no, she's
But she can wear a wig for the movie.
I
Yeah.
feel like she's a good pick. She's a little dumb because she doesn't know Earth that well. She's an alien. But she would do really well with Phoenix powers, I think.
Cosmic.
Yeah, she's very cosmic. I'm getting the Phoenix movie vibes from her cuz that movie was kind of spacey. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Who's next?
Next is Professor X, and my pick comes with a story. So, I was at work and I sleep at work. I work at a boarding school. Um and I'm going to bed after a long day. Set my phone to charge, about to go to sleep. I'm thinking about this. And I'm like, who would be a good Professor X? And it just popped in my brain. Papa Smurf is Professor X.
Ooh.
And I had to stand up, go to my phone, write a note because I was half asleep. And I wrote down in my notes app, Papa Smurf is Professor X. And then I came home and I was watching TV with Sundar, my boyfriend, and I was like, okay, it's late. Let's do the connections and stuff because we do the Wordle. And so I go to open Google, but instead of Google, I open my notes app, and it's just in giant letters. Professor X, Papa Smurf is Professor X, and he's like, "What? You need to explain yourself." We're cracking up for 10 minutes because all he sees is Papa Smurf is Professor X, and I stand by that still to this day. I know I was half asleep when I picked it, but Papa Smurf is my Professor X.
I like it.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
yeah. He didn't agree that it was a good choice, but he's a leader of little children or whatever Smurfs are. So
That's right.
I feel like he's perfect as Professor X.
Cool. How about you, Danny?
Well, I went off looks again, and I chose Charlie Brown because he's bald.
Big head.
Yeah.
Big bald head.
I don't know how he would do with acting, but he got the look.
Nice. Nice. What about you?
So I'm not sure. I've got two again.
Okay.
And I'm not
You're
sure why the
cheating.
first one popped into my head, but it just popped into my head. And that was Jimmy Neutron.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess so.
He's got the opposite amount of hair.
He's really smart, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like the science guy.
So I think he could make a Cerebus, headset if he needed to.
Okay.
Cerebrus.
Yeah.
And the other one, I guess for looks reasons, would be Marvin the Martian.
For looks reasons? What do you mean for looks reasons?
'Cause he's got the big helmet on.
That's not That's not Professor X.
Well, my Professor X always has his helmet on
Okay.
because he's always looking for new mutants to help out.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
My my Professor X isn't picking up girls in a British pub.
Telling them they have mutations.
Yeah.
Using science as a pickup line.
Yep. They should make a movie out of that sometime. All right, who's next?
Up, we have Nightcrawler. And I picked this one because, like, yeah, he's a popular character, but also I thought it would be a challenge to cast him because, I don't know, he's a little funky. He's weird. So,
Yeah.
I was a little worried about my pick because I didn't want to pick a DC character to play a Marvel character, but we approved Starfire, so it's okay. And I picked Beast Boy.
Mm.
Something about Beast Boy knowing how to turn into animals and Nightcrawler being a teleporter. I don't know. I feel like it would combine well. And he's got experience with a weird power. I really wanted to pick, like, I literally Googled emo cartoon boys, but nothing really came up except for, like, the guy from Gravity Falls. And I don't like that guy. I don't think he'd be a good Nightcrawler. So I picked Beast Boy instead. And he's, like, green-skinned, so he'll know how to be blue-skinned. So
Yeah.
that's why I went with that.
Cool.
Well, my first idea was also Beast Boy, but I found a better one.
Oh, okay.
And I actually picked I picked Stitch for Nightcrawler.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
Because he's a
that's
blue
good.
little animal. But yeah. Nothing
Yeah,
really beyond that.
I can see Stitch quoting the Bible and sitting up in a cathedral. Yeah, I can see that. Stitch gives me Catholic vibes for sure.
So my first intuition, believe it or not, was Beast Boy.
Oh, really?
So Beast Boy, if you're listening, be on the lookout for an agent. You're going to be cast soon. But then I wanted to find someone with that teleporting power.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with the Cheshire Cat.
Ooh,
'Cause
that's good.
He kind of poofs.
Yeah.
And amps.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's really good. And he can, like, go invisible also. So, just wow.
And is there a similarity between emo and just stoned out of your gourd?
I'm sure there might be.
Okay. He's a method actor. He's got to get into character.
Not giving me Catholic vibes. All right, next up we have Mystique, which gave me a little bit of a challenge. But I ended up going with Betty Boop. I know we were saying, like, kids cartoon characters. I don't really know if Betty Boop is geared towards kids. I don't think so. I wasn't around when she was very popular. But I thought, I don't know, if she's going to be hanging out in a almost naked outfit, then Betty Boop would probably be good for the job.
Bonus trivia. Do you know who voiced Betty Boop?
No, but she at one point became a dog. She either started as a dog and became human, or started as a human and became a dog.
I believe it's the great aunt from Christmas Vacation. Is Rusty still in the Navy? The old crazy lady who put the cat food in the gelatin.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think she also voiced some version of Minnie Mouse also.
Oh, interesting. But yeah, I picked Betty Boop. I don't know.
Betty Boop.
Yeah.
Very cool. How about you, Danny?
So I did a little opposite gender action.
Oh.
Because I was gonna do Beast Boy for Nightcrawler, but then I realized I think Beast Boy would be a good Mystique because he shapeshifts, but into
Oh,
animals. So maybe he would be a good Mystique.
okay, okay. I like it.
There you go.
Yeah.
So what we're learning is Beast Boy needs to stop being green and just paint himself blue, and he'll get all the
Yeah.
jobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what if there was someone who was already blue and female?
Like,
Smurfette.
Smurfette.
is that who you picked?
That was my first pick.
Oh.
I thought, the blue skin, the blonde hair,
Mm.
that would work well. But I Googled cartoon characters who can shapeshift
Uh-huh.
and found a lot of stuff, including an honorable mention for many of the categories, and that was Figment.
Oh.
Apparently, Figment can teleport and shapeshift.
Okay.
But the other master of disguise that I found was Bugs Bunny.
Oh, yes.
So,
That is perfect.
and he's always using his disguises to, for devious reasons. So I think he'd
Yes.
be a good Mystique.
And he's not afraid to cross dress. And he's not afraid to flirt. So he is perfect as Mystique.
He's not afraid to kiss males on the lips.
that might be the best casting on this list.
Which leaves us with just one left, huh?
Just one left, and that is Magneto. And for this one, I thought it was pretty much a no-brainer. At least my mind went to this character immediately, and I was like, yeah, that's perfect. And I picked Ice King from Adventure Time.
Mm-hmm.
And he I don't know, he's nefarious, but he has a good heart, and I think that is kind of Magneto. Like, Magneto's only evil because of he wants to be seen, and Ice King's only evil because he's got an evil crown, and he started off as a sweet little Simon. So yeah, I thought he's got the crown in the show, so a helmet wouldn't be too far away. I thought he'd be a good Magneto.
Makes sense to me.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I had some trouble with this one, but then I came to two options, and that's Plankton or Dr. Doofenshmirtz. So, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, he invents things, and he's smart in his own ways.
Yeah.
And Plankton, I feel like he's just jealous of his friend's success. So I guess that could be a little Magneto. So those are my Magnetos.
Nice. I like it.
Well, you stole mine then. I was actually looking at Plankton, but Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz, because he's got the German accent.
Yeah.
True.
And because he is apparently at the end of the show, he does redeem himself. His character is redeemed, and he does good things and helps raise his daughter.
Wow.
So
I mean, Doofenshmirtz is also one of those misunderstood, he had a rough childhood. Very similar to Magneto.
And he's got some kind of unlimited amount of resources that nobody knows why.
Yeah.
And all he wants to do is to rule the tri-state area.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Magneto has bigger aspirations, but
Yeah.
I think he could have taken the tri-state area if he tried.
Yeah, definitely.
Too bad Perry the Platypus stops him.
That's right. Well, that was fun.
That was fun. Now you're making me think, if Doofenshmirtz is Magneto, then maybe Mr. Monogram is Professor X. That wouldn't be too bad.
Who's Mr. Monogram?
I think that's his name. Perry's boss.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The man in the TV.
Mm-hmm.
So that's everyone on our list.
That was a lot of fun.
That was
It
a lot of fun.
was. It was fun thinking of them.
Yeah. I want to do this again with
Me too.
different characters.
The funny thing is as I was, doing a little bit of Google research, a lot of the search results, if I didn't, specifically find a cartoon list, I'd find a list that included cartoons and, humans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, we could do the same thing with humans, but I guess all these roles have already been cast twice.
Yeah.
or more.
Multiple times.
But yeah, we'll have to pick a different genre and do this again.
Yeah, maybe like if we don't like open it up to humans, we can like open it up to or like human characters and not humans.
Yeah.
I cast Sabretooth as Wolverine. Well, cool. If you guys have any people on your list of cartoon characters that you think would be perfect, go ahead and hit us up on our socials or send us an email, podcast@familygeekery.com. We'd like to see what you guys were thinking.
Yeah.
And if you want to see us do this again, what should we cast next?
Yeah, give us a topic.
Yeah.
But that's going to wrap it up for this one. We thank you as always for listening. Check out those socials. Check out the YouTube channel. And until next time, peace out and geek out. Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time, peace out and geek out.